Main event, Frankie Kazarian versus Scorpio Sky. As a match, hell of a match.
Dude, this was a great match.
Outstanding pro wrestling right here.
12-minute babyface match.
Yes.
Start to finish. Babyface
not
versus
finish.
babyface.
Not to finish.
Well, yeah, I guess not start to finish.
So it's just a great match, and they're having long battles over arm bars and arm ringers, and there's a point, I guess is the end. Kaz goes for his crossface chicken wing, and for like a minute, it's just a battle to get his hands gripped, and Sky is trying to fight him off. And eventually, he gets the crossface chicken wing on. He procures the crossface chicken wing, as Bob Backlund would say. At this point, Dan Lambert runs out to distract the ref. And Ethan Page runs out, hits Kazarian with a belt shot. Scorpio Sky collapses on Kaz. The ref counts to 2.9, and Frankie kicks out. But Scorpio pops up, grabs him, hits a TKO, wins to retain his belt. So... I've been ranting about this.
Well, you have to continue.
All right,
before
so
we can rant.
All right, so
because at this point, the story is
there was a new
that
story
Scorpio
here.
did not know. No, at the point where you finished.
Yes.
Scorpio allegedly did not know what happened, and
Yes.
so there was still the idea that he could be an innocent party.
Yes, and he could be a champion who wants the TNT title to mean something.
Yes.
That was possible. So Kazarian tells Scorpio what happened. Scorpio is angry at Ethan and Lambert. Ethan at first can't look Scorpio in the eye, then finally snaps on him and says, "Yes, I did. I hit him with a belt. I did it for the team. What have you ever done for the team?" I'm thinking, okay, this is something they can do. They can tease dissension so the crowd wants Scorpio to turn. They can build to it. That's something to look forward to. And then Scorpio just turns and lays out Frankie with a belt. So I feel like I've been ranting about Scorpio Sky and the TNT title all year. Hasn't quite been that long. It's been 2.5 months. He won it in the first week of March or early in March. But after all the nonsense with the Sammy and Ty and interference and all this, he's right back where he started when he first won this thing.
Bro, when I read the spoilers, I was flabbergasted, and I thought, you know what? I'll watch it. Mm-hmm. And I've watched it, and I guess there's still that part of me that's like, well, let's see the follow-up on like Wednesday and Friday.
But when was the last time they had good follow-up in this program?
But, bro, here's the thing that was most baffling to me, okay? It wasn't working before to the point that it was storyline that it wasn't working.
Yeah.
In storyline, they acknowledged that Scorpio Sky essentially hijacking the TNT title and never defending it was like tarnishing that was literally the storyline, okay? And I thought, you know what? If that's what fans think, and you acknowledge the fans think that, and now you're shooting an angle to undo that and to turn Scorpio Sky babyface and to have him go out there and defend the title. And, you know, my idea was, fine, you want to keep Lambert and Page heels, that's okay. Kazarian can turn on Scorpio. Kazarian joins the Men of the Year, and Scorpio goes as a babyface. Okay, fine. But they just went back to what wasn't working. And when he won that title, and they gave him that massive babyface pop, that was the most over Scorpio Sky had ever been.
Ever.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
And the decision was, let's undo that, and let's go back to what we actually acknowledged in storyline wasn't working. And then, what baffled me the most, and you know why it baffles me? It baffles me because it's a total WWE thing to do. It's what they did for years with Roman Reigns. It ends with not only Scorpio going back to being a heel who is hijacking the title, but Sammy Guevara and Ty
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't get to that. Yes.
are back to being baby faces?
Kinda.
No. In storyline, Craig,
No. I
Sammy
understand.
warned him. He warned Kazarian that this was going to happen. And he was right. And then they hit the ring after this in a babyface manner.
Understood.
And the people booed
Yes.
Sammy and Ty because they're not going to, they have decided we aren't going to cheer these two people. They were fine cheering Scorpio Sky against him.
Yes.
But we have literally done what WWE did for 6 years with Roman Reigns that people hated, that literally ran off a portion of the fan base to AEW because they were so sick of this.
It's true.
And granted, this is not like, this is not your main event storyline in AEW, so I'm not saying
That's an important key. We'll get back to that.
you're not going to run off the fans with this storyline, but it is baffling to me that it appears we're right back to what people weren't accepting. And they had started to diverge, is that the word? They started to switch up everything to make it all work. And then right here, they just undid it, and we're back to where we were. I don't know, bro. I was flabbergasted.
The most
Baffled.
the most baffling thing about this whole thing is AEW and Dan Lambert managed to turn Dan Lambert babyface.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Because crowd
But
hated
now they've undone
Sammy
it.
so
Now
much.
it's back.
They've undone that.
Yes.
But see, here's
They-
the thing with this whole deal. It's just like Roman. I'm fine with Lambert staying a heel.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
fine with Ethan Page staying a heel. But clearly, Scorpio Sky is better as a babyface. I'm not just saying this to fucking whatever. I saw it. We all saw it with our own eyes. And clearly, Ty Conti and Sammy are better as heels. We've seen that with our own eyes.
Yep.
Maybe Ty and Sammy are still going to be heels. But Sky is clearly remaining a heel.
Yeah.
Which means if they continue to feud, they're all heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna?
I don't know, bro.
Who's gonna get cheered when they actually have the intergender match with Paige and
Well, Paige Van Zandt will be cheered.
Actually, yes.
That I can tell you.
Right.
But everyone else will be booed. Every single
Right.
other person
Everybody.
is going to be booed. I don't know.
So when Cody had the ladder match with Sammy to unify this TNT title, which I remind you was earlier this year, it feels like about 2010. But Cody had a line in there about there are no secondary titles in All Elite Wrestling. I got news for you, Coaster. Since you left, this is a tertiary title. In the women's division, it's true. There's two women's champions, and even though Jade Cargill's belt is newer, I would argue she's a bigger star on the show.
Oh, for sure. Then Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa never works and talks like once every 3 weeks.
Yes.
Jade is by far.
Yes.
Yes.
In the men's division, you have the world champion Hangman Page and the TNT champion Scorpio Sky. There is no argument
No.
who the bigger star is here.
This is not-
And the gap is getting bigger.
Yes.
So this title sucks. The FTW title is way more prestigious.
Well, hold on
at
a
this
second.
point.
I mean, you're probably right. But we did have a very, very good match over the title
The
here
wrestling
on
match
the
was
show
really fun.
until the end.
Listen. I have zero problems with Scorpio Sky. I have zero problems with Frankie Kazarian or Dan Lambert or Ethan Page or any of the performers here. It's the booking and the storytelling is just completely horrible. It's horrible.
Well, we'll see where they go on Wednesday. But after this was over, I cannot fathom. Because it seems very clear to me what they're trying to do, and this crowd ain't going to go for it.
No.
And we've learned that because we saw it with our own eyes. That's what's most amazing to me. It's
We saw
one
it
thing
here.
it's one thing to take a gamble. Like, well, we don't know what the people are going to do. Let's roll the dice. Maybe you got two guys and you got to turn one of them heel and one of them babyface. And you're not sure which one. Let's say that me and Vinny are a heel team.
Makes sense.
We're going to split. One of us is going to go babyface.
You.
I mean, it should be me. I'm going to be the babyface. You're going to be the heel.
Vinny, you're definitely.
You're small and you have a great physique. I
That
am
doesn't matter,
tall and
dude.
lumpy.
I'm a natural heel. Okay.
Well, you got me there.
All right. So, but okay. So I guess there could be an argument. So we have to roll the dice. Which one of us is going to get over more as a babyface? Which one of us is going to get over more as a heel? Well, I guess we don't know.
All right.
Well, in this case, they actually did it. They actually had Sammy and Ty as heels and babyfaces. One worked and one didn't. And we had Scorpio working as a heel and a babyface, and one worked and one hasn't been working.
Yes.
This is not rolling the dice here. We saw it within the last few weeks. It's not even like years
Yeah.
ago we saw it.
in multiple buildings.
Yes.
In multiple cities. It's not it's not a Bizarro World thing or a hometown thing. Everyone hates Sammy Guevara. Everyone loves Scorpio Sky.
Well, maybe somehow this will miraculously work. But it would take, I believe, a miracle for this to end up working, with everyone positioned on this chessboard the way that they are. No offense to anyone named Bert, but when you spell it with a U, it's much worse. Vinny, you got to go to NXT, and your name is Bert, okay? You can either spell it B-E-R-T or B-U-R-T. You're going to look at both of those, you're going to go E for sure.
Yeah.
Right, Craig? Craig
Yeah,
knows.
because it's like I drank so much I burnt. You know?
What? First it was Narcissus.
Okay.
But then later it changed to The Narcissist.
Yes.
With a T.
Yes. But that wasn't Narcissus. That was the Narcissist.
The Narcissist.
No! The Narcissist. Who cares?
Bert.
Yeah.
Bert narcissist.
Like Bert.
Bert. I'm sorry. I need to recover from Bert Narcissist. He's such a narcissist, he kept the name Bert.
Yeah. If you enjoy these videos, for just $7.99 per month, you can enjoy full-length editions of The Bryan and Vinny Show, Wrestling Observer Live, Figure 4 Daily with Tom Lawler and Lance Storm, the Mad Men Podcast, Speak Now Pro Wrestling with Denise Salcedo, and more, plus hundreds of archived shows, all in beautiful HD. Don't miss out. Join us today.